Start Norfolk, Facebook.com/Start Norfolk, and it's streaming live at that link right there. So there's Wi-Fi, that is the access code for everything that you're looking at. Please blow up the Twitter. All right, first of all, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Obviously, We Are Titans is hosting this, so if you guys haven't heard of us, wearetitans.net. The place that we're in is the Innovation Research Park here at Old Dominion. They've been really gracious to give us this entire facility, or at least this room, the room over there, and that entire room. They actually did a lot of work for us over there. I know it might not look like it. They dropped electrical for us. A couple months ago, there was no electrical in there at all, so we're extremely happy for them to done what they are. And there is space available in some of these rooms back here, so you guys will see that over the weekend. Another sponsor is Wall Einhorn, and I can never say the last name, so Paul.
Churn.
Yeah?
Churn.
Also, one more time?
Churn like butter. Churn.
Williams Mullen, the Norfolk Economic Development, the 757 Creative Space, ECPI, Grow Interactive, CIT Gap, which is up in DC. They will be here on Sunday, and Endurance. So thank you guys for that. They really have helped make the cost as minimal as possible. So thank you guys so much for that. How this works. So tonight is kind of the exciting part, right? So everyone who has a number tonight is going to be able to pitch. They get 60 seconds. They come up here, no visual, just coming up here and pitching to everyone in the crowd. After the 60 seconds is up, it's done. We're cutting you off. That's all you get. We have a timer up here. You'll see it. There's nothing over. When you first come up, introduce your name and your name and the idea name of your concept. After that, he's got the clock. After that, we will start the clock. So after every pitch is done, the judges will then meet afterwards, and we will pick a percentage of these ideas to actually be developed over the weekend. After they have chosen that, teams are formed kind of like an elementary school kickball style. So I'll pick you, I'll pick you, I'll pick you. It's looking like we have a lot bigger crowd than we were expecting, so what will happen immediately afterwards is we will have another kind of social 15 minutes. Then River James will start playing. They're the band tonight. They will start playing while the judges are still figuring out who they want to choose. They'll play a couple of songs, and then I'll come on and I will announce which teams have been chosen. Immediately after that, once the teams are chosen, that's when you go in and pick kickball style. I'll pick you, I'll pick you, I'll pick you, I'll pick you for your teams. So we're setting a little bit of parameters around it. 2 is the minimum, and 7 is the maximum per team. We don't know how many teams yet because we haven't heard the ideas. Haven't heard the ideas. And then at the end of the day on Sunday, so then after that, after the teams are chosen, the development will continue all weekend. And at the end of the day Sunday, the teams will present 5-minute presentations with visuals, and then the judges will give approximately 3 to 5 minutes of QA afterwards. And then after that, the judges will meet again and pick a winner. So the schedule is, it's on the site, and it's on that monitor out there, pretty much for the entire conference, other than the speakers. What's so funny? We'll pull up Twitter fail or whatever and have you on it, right? So there's the schedule. Today I basically discussed what that was. Tomorrow, doors are open at 7 a.m. If you guys want to be here, we will be here. The doors will be open. There will be coffee, there will be food. At 9 a.m., at noon, and at 4, we will have presentations anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour on those. Dinner around 5 to 7. Tomorrow night, a musical guest on the bright side, a local band. Going back to tonight, River James will play after this, another local band. And around 8 o'clock tomorrow, we will be launching Air Talk, a local iPad application. And the doors will close around 11 o'clock tomorrow night. If you guys are here from 7 to 11, that's awesome. We hope that you are. And then Sunday is very similar. 2 more sets of speakers at 9 and noon. Presentation or development ends around 6 o'clock. Presentations will start around that same time. So from about 5 to 6, you'll work on your actual presentations, getting it on the computer, making sure that all works. And then 7:30, the judges will pick a winner after that. Who are our speakers? Brendan Dunn, We Are Titans. Tom Manos of Concursive, was going to be Dave Richards, but he is like any other entrepreneur out right now in Florida. Jim Vogley of Parasitics, not on the beach. Matt Smith came here from Atlanta, and Mike Provance with the university here at Old Dominion. Mentors, we have 7 mentors. We have Alex Edrington with Parasitics as well, Drew Ungarski of Grow Interactive, Harry Ward of the McLean Group, Joel Need of Williams Mullen, Kristen Fitch of many things, but the one you might know is Ziggity Zoom, Marty Kazabowski, he's done a lot of things. If you haven't heard him, he works at a place now named Kaufman in Canals, but you might know him from previously running the Tech Council up in Hampton, and Mike Fleck of Cypher Point Software. Music will be done by River James tonight, and On the Bright Side tomorrow night. Judges, so we have Carl Hewitt of Decisions, Paul DiNardio of Wall, Einhorn, and Bill Price of WPA, which is?
We're Program Architects.
There you go. And Matt Smith is the only person not from this region that came up. He's from Atlanta. He's 18 years old. He's a Georgia Tech student, and he's working on his second startup right now. So there is no age limit. 18, and you launched your first one at how old? 4?
Not quite. I guess it'd be 16.
16 years old. So one of the first Kickstarter programs to actually raise money. Is that correct? I don't know if you guys have heard of
That's correct.
Of Kickstarter, but take a look at it and hear his presentation, I believe, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Questions?
I have a question for you, Zach. So after the judges pick which groups will actually, or which ideas are going to go, when we go in there and they pick their teams, are they going to separate into your coders or marketing guys? Because I don't know how you pick your team otherwise if you haven't met everyone.
Sure. Obviously, people here know individually who they are. So if you're a developer, you know you're a developer. So there's, I think, 6 or 7 different categories tonight. There's developer/engineer, the entrepreneur, which is who we'll be pitching today, designers, what am I forgetting?
Marketing.
A brand business guy. So we would like to see, for the teams of 2, we would like to see at least 1 engineer on that and 1 entrepreneur. And then of the other groups that go up to 7, you can see 1 brand, 1 or 2 engineers, a couple, or 1 designer, a couple engineers, and 1 entrepreneur. Andrew?
Can we volunteer ourselves for a project based on the pitch?
You can.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the teams are formed around the person whose idea was selected.
Are you allowed to show the slides of the idea?
Tonight, no. On Sunday, yes. Tonight is just...
Repeat the questions to the people in back.
Sorry. Tonight, the question was visual tonight. The answer is no. It's just a 60-second spoken pitch.